Previously on Revenge.
What on earth have you done?
I was contacted at the office by a woman who told me they were holding my father and that he'd be safe as long as I did what they told me to. You're selling your share of the stowaway back to Jack.
It'll work because he trusts me.
It's impossible. Where did you get
It's
this?
not important. The fact that I have it is.
So it has been you all this time.
Now you're walking away?
The other side possess leverage, which, shall we say, render the fight too costly.
Hey, let's say somebody was able to remove this leverage you're talking about.
We never had this conversation. With this ring, you'll be in my life forever. Smile, Mr. and Mrs. Porter. Jack, come in, it's Doug.
Sacrifice. By its strictest definition. Take something precious in exchange for the appeasement of a higher power. An abiding devotion to a cause that cannot be satisfied with a simple promise. Because an oath, no matter how solemn, asks nothing in return. While true sacrifice demands unspeakable loss.
Mrs. Porter, it has been a perfect day.
Good night. Married 8 hours and already you're tired of kissing away?
No, not at all. Not at all. I'm just exhausted and hot.
It's cooler under the stars. Should we take him back upstairs?
Let's go. Congratulations, Victoria. With one bullet, you've slaughtered us all.
The bitch had it coming.
What do we gotta do with that? Oh, great. It's a chauffeur. Apparently he's growing impatient in our driveway. Turn that off in your jacket.
Not yet. Unroll the carpet.
What on God's earth for?
I have a plan. Give me her phone. This unseasonable heat is absurd. I take it that you disposed of your clothes last night?
Permanently.
Good. The staff will be here any minute.
You've ordered the staff back.
Of course. One night without the help is suspect enough. Besides, we have a Labor Day party to prepare.
This really is business as usual for you two, isn't it?
Precisely the point. Canceling at the last minute would draw unwanted attention.
And I'm instating a moratorium on this YouTube business, Daniel. It's time you stopped blaming us and started shouldering some responsibility. What, like you shouldered the responsibility for bringing down that plane 20 years ago? Oh, wait, you let David Clark do that for you. So tell me, who's going to be shouldering the responsibility for the murder of Helen Crowley? Well, as fate would have it, a certain treacherous young bride has made that a very simple choice for all of us. Amanda Clark. Are you serious? She is Charlotte's sister, for God's sake.
What she is a vicious opportunist who has unleashed holy hell on this family for a year and a half. She could give a damn about Charlotte. Only her twisted vendetta against us.
Vendetta that's completely justified.
Perhaps. But she's no innocent. Now, Amanda has threatened us with evidence that would send us to our graves. So if dispatching her to the initiative is the only way to win this war, so be it. Now, before she died, Helen showed me a video feed of your office, and we're going to use it to our advantage. I'll meet you in my car in half an hour.
Daniel. In my office, if you would, Miss Davenport.
Enlighten me, Conrad. What required my presence in this godforsaken house, this godforsaken hour?
Well, I've decided to change the date of my gubernatorial announcement to, this evening.
You've got to be kidding me.
I assure you I am not in a joking mood.
This is about Amanda Clark, isn't it? I know she blackmailed you into giving up the stowaway. I was standing right outside the door when she did it. What did she have on you?
Well, instead of concerning yourself with the what, I suggest you focus on the who. Miss Clark has in her possession the ability to dismantle my entire campaign.
All the more reason to postpone the announcement.
Oh, I'm afraid that's not an option. Therefore, I strongly recommend that you use everything in your sizable bag of tricks to prevent any further interference from Amanda Clark. Welcome to my ultra-private, completely untraceable mobile conference room.
Or a local tavern. In your case, what are you doing at the stowaway?
Oh, I told our favorite lovebirds that I'd watch the bar while they're away. Nesting. What's your 20, Mr. Bean?
That's confidential. You know the rules. 1,000 feet from the beach house at all times. Have to keep out of the way of prying Grayson eyes.
Daniel's eyes aren't prying so much as drifting as of late.
Look, forgive me, but wasn't the whole purpose of snuggling back up with Daniel to get in with the initiative?
Yes, one of them, but...
Well, then there's another angle yet to explore. Padma.
No, absolutely not. I am not putting her in any more danger than she's already in.
And I don't trust her.
See? Off limits.
Why? Look, it's too late to save her from the initiative. She's already in their grasp. But if the story about her father's kidnapping is true, then we might actually be able to save him. And her.
He is right, Nolan. If you really want to help Padma and her father, no one's better equipped to do that than Aiden. I gotta go. Ashley. What a surprise. I know it's been a long time. That's not what I meant. What are we doing here? Showing concern about a mutual friend. I think Amanda Clark might be in over her head with the Graysons. She ruined an important deal I'd been brokering for the sale of the stowaway by blackmailing Conrad. Amanda, blackmail? I find that hard to believe. And I would agree with you if I hadn't seen it for myself. She stormed over unannounced and showed Conrad something on her laptop that caused him to pull a complete 180 against his own interests. What was on the computer? He didn't say. But if Amanda's planning a war against the Graysons, then she's making a terrible mistake. It sounds like a threat. It's the truth. Those people are capable of more than you and Amanda could possibly imagine. I'll talk to her. Good. Emily, thanks for the heads up, Ashley. Damn it, Amanda. What have you done?
Good morning, husband.
We overslept.
I missed our little alarm clock.
You want to radio home, check and call while I get us underway?
Yep. And I'm gonna cook you a big, greasy breakfast, Captain Porter. Can't believe we're really married.
Babe? Who's been smoking them? Hey, Jack. Nice day for a sail, huh? I hate to interrupt the honeymoon, but this really couldn't wait.
Okay, whatever it is, put the gun down and let's talk.
Sorry, JP, no can do. You forced my hand when you got Conrad to back out of our deal. He says you two idiots have got some kind of leverage over him.
What leverage? A friend lent me the money to buy him out. End of story.
Not according to Grayson.
Sounds like somebody's getting played.
Amanda, get him on the phone. I'm sure we can sort this out.
Okay, fine. Sit down. Let's go. Have a seat.
Please tell me you know what he's talking about. We do not want to mess with this guy. He's seriously deranged. He would have no problem hurting either one of us.
Ernest, Jack the guy's not gonna boat with a gun. He's gonna kill us. Let's kill him first.
Hey. Enough chit-chat. I can't get a damn signal out here. If you let me sail us closer to shore, you'll get a few bars. Okay. It's a good idea, Gilligan. No. You sit down. I got this. You come with me. Come on. Let's go. Let's try to be a hero, okay?
Hey, Charlotte. What are you up to? I am making a slideshow for Jack and Amanda. Isn't she just the most gorgeous bride?
Certainly wears my earrings better than I do, but I was actually hoping to get them back. Haven't seen them, have you?
Afraid not, but feel free to look for them. Just try to keep it down because Carl's napping.
Oh, sorry.
But not for long if that stupid air conditioner seriously just broke again. Keep an eye on him for a sec while I look for Declan.
Yeah, of course.
Oh my god.
Nate Ryan? This guy is bad news. What the hell is he doing?
I don't know. Amanda stole my computer so that she could threaten Conrad into selling back the stowaway. Nate got nothing.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Nate's got a serious criminal record. He's dangerous.
We need to contact them.
Yeah, well, both their phones are off the grid. Declan says they haven't answered the radio since they set sail. I talked to the hotel in Nantucket, and they said Jack and Amanda haven't checked in.
Hey, what about Jack and Amanda?
I was just telling Emily that I talked to the hotel, and our newlyweds are firmly ensconced in their honeymoon suite with a do not disturb sign on the door.
That's a relief. Thank you, Noah. You don't know how to fix an air conditioner, do you? Okay. I don't know why I asked you.
We need to find Nate. Do you have a cell phone number? We can trace it.
I'll get it from Jack's cloud. Okay, here we go. Tracking now. Nate's cell phone's out of range, but the last time it sent a signal was halfway to Nantucket.
We need a boat.
The Scotty from Stefani's. Best in the city.
Oh, thanks. That's my favorite.
I should have had you join me instead.
I was expecting Helen Crowley for a breakfast meeting that she requested, but she never showed.
Would you like me to give her a try?
I just call and confirm that she'll be coming tonight to the Labor Day party. We can talk there.
Miss Crowley is preoccupied with a more pressing matter at the moment.
You spoken to her?
Oh, yes. She came over to the house last night.
Seems someone tipped her off to the evidence I've been holding.
And let me guess, forced you at gunpoint to hand it over?
No, I gave it to her willingly to save you.
The story gets more and more ridiculous every time you open your mouth. You never had any evidence against Helen Crowley because there never was any conspiracy against you. You know damn well I was never in any danger.
You read the file that I gave you yesterday, Daniel.
Yeah, I did. And everything in it's a big lie. Listen, all Helen's company is guilty of is nearly doubling the size of our fund. And you knew that if you spoiled my relationship with them, Dad could take back Grace and Global.
Oh, you need to pull the wool from your
I
eyes.
need to pull you from my life. Grace, can you get security down here?
Conserve your security, Daniel. With friends like Helen, you're going to need it.
Hi, looking for Nolan Ross?
Yeah, if you find him, tell him he's fired. Haven't just rolled in. It's for you.
Partner, it's me.
Thank God. Where are you?
I had an unrelated emergency that required my immediate attention. The guy who handed you the phone, Aiden Mathis, he's a friend.
I remember him. He worked with Daniel Grayson. How do you know we can trust him?
Because the same people who took your father kidnapped his sister. You're in good hands, I promise. I have to go.
This interruption had better be warranted.
Well, you tell me, Connie. I'm holding court with reporters as we speak. Your story and Jack's aren't exactly matching up.
Oh, well, that's because, as always, the wife is the source of the issue, leaving the husband blissfully ignorant of the mess he'll have to answer for.
Are you telling me that Amanda's the one that's got your neck in a vice, not Jack?
What I'm telling you is that girl is in possession of a laptop that belongs to me. Now, if you can return return it intact, I'll see to it that your own ambitions are rewarded.
Far beyond your current ability to imagine.
Mr. Ryan, I will need assurances.
And that she has neither the intention nor the ability to ever come after me again.
Don't worry about it. She won't. Grayson told me about the computer that you swapped. We can do this the easy way, or your new husband could catch a bullet. Do you understand me?
Fine. You win, it's yours.
Good.
Just promise me you won't hurt Jack.
Cross my heart, hope to die. Oh, what are you doing?
It's my backpack.
Yeah, go ahead. Uh-oh. No bullets. You think I'm stupid? Huh? You don't think that I checked this boat before we shoved off? I took you at your word when you threatened to kill me for putting Jackie Boy in the slammer. I guess now, I can break that little promise I just
No,
made. Huh?
stop! Leave Jack out of this! Getting together with Jack was just my excuse to stay in the Hamptons while I collected evidence to bring down the Graysons.
What are you talking about?
They murdered my father and got away with it scot-free. I'm here for payback. Something you and I both have in common. Come on, be smart about this. You do this for Grayson, his next move is to hang you out to dry.
Please, please, please me.
I've got the proof, you've got the muscle. Together we can bring these people to their knees, squeeze them for every penny if that's what you want.
Thank you, Declan. Okay, fine. I want to see what's on that computer first, and then we'll talk.
It's not here. It's in Montauk.
Wait. Hold. Everything slow down.
What?
Declan's laptop just came on. If I can hack his webcam, then maybe we can see what's going on. It's Jack. He's okay.
Oh, thank God.
Montauk, huh? You might as well make yourself comfortable. Turning this tub around.
No, wait, something's wrong. They're on the move.
Okay, time of death is 3:05 p.m.
Don't be so hard on yourself. That thing is practically as old as my mother. What are you doing here?
Charlotte? Hello, Declan.
Hello.
I've come to invite you to the house. It's the end of summer. It seems we've barely seen you, and tonight's our annual Labor Day party, and things just would not be the same without you there.
She needs me for another publicity stunt. Thank you. Okay. You wasted your time coming here. Dad only needs the Grayson family by his side. And I'm a Clark now. Something to be ashamed of.
Now, if you recall, after our last publicity stunt, I embraced your paternity. And I can see that you've inherited far more than David's surname. I'm not ashamed of you, darling. I'm very proud of you.
Well, I appreciate the sentiment. But I'm sorry, I can't fake any more Grayson smiles.
Oh, Charlotte, please, if not for your father's benefit, do it for that overheated infant. It's clear that he needs a quiet, temperature-controlled space. Declan can attest to how difficult it is to find a repairman on Labor Day.
Yeah, she's right about that, and look, he needs rest, and so do you. And I gotta get back downstairs.
Fine. But only if Declan can join us after he finishes his shift.
Of course.
Yeah, thank you.
Look at Carl's things.
The initiative draws you in with false hope. By the time I got close enough, it was too late to save Colleen.
I'm so sorry.
Look, I'm not telling you this to scare you. Kath, being where you are, I know how you feel. And I'm confident that I can get you out of this without endangering your father. But first, we need to be absolutely certain that he's still alive.
How do we do that?
Find Helen Crowley. Starts with a simple phone call.
to talk to Amanda. Let me give you some free marital advice, JP. She's only gonna tell you more lies. That's what wives do. They screw you over.
I wasn't talking to you. I heard everything you said. Is it true? You're just using me the whole time?
Jack, I can explain everything.
Oh, by the book. You've been had, man.
Yeah. Apparently I'm not the only one. Meaning what?
Huh?
She's been lying to you too. She brought a laptop on board last night.
Jack, don't.
I saw it. It's gotta be down there somewhere.
Is that true?
No! Jack, I swear, you don't know what you're doing.
For the first time since I met you, I know exactly what I'm doing.
Jack, please.
How could you do this to me? To our child? You're unbelievable.
Let me let you two fight it out.
Out of my way.
It better be down here, Amanda.
Be honest for once in your life. This marriage just a sham?
No!
You're just using me to get even with the Graysons?
Jack, when I first came to town, I didn't expect to get together with you, but I did. Then Carl came along, and you were amazing, and I swear I can explain everything.
About blackmailing Conrad Grayson? Threatening to kill a man while I was in prison? What kind of person are you? What kind of mother are you?
I did all of that for you. For us, and Carl. Look, Jack, you're giving my life meaning. I love you, Jack. You have to believe that.
Hey, save the rest for divorce court. Mandy! Get your ass down here. You show me where that computer is now. Let's go. Let's go!
It's under the mattress.
Come on!
It's in there.
Get it. Jim's back in line.
What's happening?
No!
Let's go, let's go!
Oh my God. I think he shot Jack.
We're sorry.
What are you doing?
Saving you.
Amanda?
I love you, Jack.
No! Amanda! No!
Damn it!
Victoria, may I say, you are positively radiant in your natural element.
You mean in the midst of a crisis with blood on my hands?
No, I mean in that dress and one of your wickedly extravagant soirees.
Conrad, your gall never ceases to repulse me. Overt flattery aside, this extravagant soiree marks not only the beginning of your farcical political career, but the end of summer, and therefore our personal entanglement. You and I had a deal.
Oh, no, my bad. You made a proclamation that I never agreed to. And unless you've forgotten, we can't possibly disentangle from one another now.
Because of last night?
Yeah, there is that. And because voters worship family values, and without you at my side, my ambitions will fail.
You know full well I could give a whit about your personal ambitions.
Oh, but you do give a wit about our son. So let's press the flesh, shall we?
Not yet.
Keep looking. He's got to be close.
Wait, Nate's turning the boat around. He's probably going back for Jack. We have to get to him first.
Let's keep those Arnold secrets.
My, compliments on a lovely evening.
All credit to my wife, Mr.
Call me Trask.
Trask.
I was hoping to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
As a matter of fact, we do. This is a private function, and we specifically excluded the press.
Not a reporter, Mrs. Grayson. Well then, how can we help you? You can start by telling me what happened to Helen Crowley.
After Mrs. Crowley's driver dropped her at home, her phone was switched off. We lost contact. Vexing for you.
And you?
The driver confirmed that she was here before that.
Meeting with you, Mrs. Grayson.
That's right. I proposed a trade. The evidence I'd been holding in exchange for her assurance that my son would not be harmed.
Helen Crowley doesn't negotiate.
You know, I'm wondering if her disappearance is somehow related to the other thorn in our side. David Clark's daughter, Amanda. She's a perpetual tormentor.
What leverage does she have?
Well, the copies of the federal evidence your people failed to destroy in last spring's plane crash.
It seems our people failed at any number of intentions that evening.
Well, wasn't I the lucky one?
And how do you suppose a girl like that came to possess such incendiary material?
Well, your former henchman, Gordon Murphy. He was married to her mother, after all. Anyway, Victoria made Helen aware of the threat as part of our detente, and Helen assured her that Amanda Clark would pose no further problems.
And then?
And then I told her to get the hell out of my house. Now, Mr. Trask, I would encourage you to follow that advice.
I see him. I see him.
He's not moving. Nolan, there's no exit wound. You have to get him to a hospital. Nolan, I need to know that you can do this.
Ems, it's Jack. I will do everything that I can. But what are you going to do?
I can't leave him now.
Ems!
Just go! Nolan, go!
Come on.
located Carrion, but the program is incomplete. Nolan's the only one who can complete it, and I'm the only one who can convince him to. But I won't until you send me proof that my father is still alive.
Helen's been compromised. I'm gonna need to arrange delivery.
Amanda! Amanda?
Emily, you so much as blink and you're dead. We have to get you. He's safe. Just get on the boat. Emily! Amanda, find this guy! You'll never know.
Bye-bye now!
I'm gonna turn off the gas. We gotta get out of here now! Hold on a second. My necklace. Amanda, no! No! Emily, get down! Amanda! Amanda! Amanda, can you hear me? Emily! Amanda!
Okay. Are you ready?
Helen?
Helen's no longer with us, but your orders remain. Deliver the program in its finished form and your father dies.
Before I do anything else, I need proof that you haven't killed him already.
I believe you just signed for it. Feel free to check the fingerprint.
No. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce Conrad Grayson and his family.
Thank you. And it is our pleasure to stand here with our closest friends and supporters on this Labor Day. With the blessings and the support of my wife and children, I have decided to announce that I will humbly be seeking the opportunity to serve as your next governor.
Tell me Jack's gonna be okay. Well, no, as soon as Nolan comes back with the boat. Just try to be still. Save your energy. Jack. And my baby. I need to know you'll take care of them. Oh, God. Give me your word. I'm so sorry. Tell me. You've given me the one thing I thought I'd never have. A real family. Here. I'll be back for this. And I'll be back for you too. I promise. Amanda, wait. We're sisters, right? Right. I love you. I love you too.
It's finally cooling off.
Mercifully. I look forward to the change of season.
Sweetheart, are you all right?
What kind of question is that?
Of course he is. We all are, my dear, thanks to you.
How are we gonna live with this?
Like we always do. We go about our lives as if nothing ever happened.
What about Amanda Clark?
Poor girl. She chose the wrong enemy.
Sacrifice demands the surrender of things we cherish above all else. Only out of the agony of those losses can a new resolution be born. An undying devotion to a cause greater than oneself. And a moral duty to see a journey through. To its absolute completion.